Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Pharmacy Tech Love. This is where you'll be learning everything that you need to know about how to be a pharmacy technician. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pharmacy Tech Love, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you subscribe and definitely hit the bell. The way that you want to subscribe, it will be on your right hand side right over here. So you're going to first tap subscribe, and then two bells are going to pop up. I want you to make sure that you click the one that has the quotation marks. That'll be the one at the top. So today we are going over brands and generics. As a pharmacy technician, you are responsible for learning the top 200 drugs. So tonight we are going to be going over 101 to 120. And if you have been watching my videos, you know that I'm in the process of getting to 200 just so I can teach you guys. As a pharmacy technician, our field is growing. Through PTCB, there are a lot of credentials that you can now achieve. Now, if you are not a pharmacy technician and you are an aspiring pharmacy technician, I have partnered with Pharmacy Tech Lessons, and they do offer a program that will last for 2 months for you to become a certified pharmacy technician. If this is something that you're interested in, I will leave it in the comment section, and I'll also leave it in the description as well. Along with that, I will also leave my phone number, and my email address is pharmacytechlove@gmail.com if you have any questions after you've clicked that link. So again, we are going over the brands and generics 101 to 120. So let's jump right into the video. Let's learn these and let's gather this information. And always remember, as a pharmacy technician, this is not a job. This is a career. Okay, we are at the brands and generics 101 to 120. If you are needing just a learning tool to help you learn these besides me teaching, if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always go to denalirx.com and use the name Pharmacy Tech Love as your discount code. I believe the platform is $19.99 and you will get a 15% off discount. So make sure you use that. It has a lot more than brands and generics. It has your SIG codes. It has just about everything that you need, and it's all in a little learning platform type of game. All right, let's get into the 101 through 120 brands and generics. Okay, so what we're starting out with today, we're going to start with Abilify. Abilify. All of your brand names will be on this side, and I will showcase the generics on this side. So the generic name for Abilify is aripiprazole. Aripiprazole. These can all be pronounced a different way just depending on where you're from. So the brand name is Abilify. The generic of Abilify is aripiprazole, and this is used as an antipsychotic medication. All right, let's keep going. Adderall. The generic name for Adderall is going to be amphetamine plus dextroamphetamine. So this is a combo medication. There's two different medications in here. Amphetamine and, I'm just going to say and, dextroamphetamine. Let's see if I have enough room here. Yeah, think I made it. All right. The next one is going to be Adipex. Adipex. The generic for Adipex is going to be phentermine. Phentermine. And this is going to be an appetite suppressant. And this is also a narcotic. This is a class 4 narcotic. And if you don't know your Roman numerals, I do have a video on that, so make sure you check that out, okay? All right, the next one is going to be Aricept. Aricept. All right, the generic name for Aricept is donepezil. Donepezil. This medication is used as an Alzheimer's medication. Anti-Alzheimer's medication. I know some people want to say anti-Alzheimer's, but that's just kind of something that has been developed. But it's anti-Alzheimer's, HEI, okay? All right, the next one is Benicar. And this is HCT, all right? And this is going, or HCTZ, let me just go ahead and put the Z. And this is going, the brand name is Benicar HCTZ. The generic name is Olmesartan. Olmesartan, sounds kind of strange. Olmesartan. H plus a diuretic, which is HCTZ. And does anyone remember in the videos, in my previous videos, what HCTZ represents? It represents hydrochlorothiazide. That is a diuretic, okay? All right, so Benicar is also an antihypertensive medication and also a diuretic. All right, remember you guys, I'm writing down the brands and the generics, but I'm also verbally calling out what the medications are used for. So I'm not sure in your field if you just need to know the brands and the generics for right now and need to know what they're used for later, but I am calling that out. So write that down. All right, this is a 4-part series. So this is the first part. So let's go on to the second section. All right, this is section number 2. Let's get on with it. The first one is going to be, let me draw a little line right here just to kind of divide that. The first one is going to be cataflam. Cataflam. The generic name for cataflam is going to be diclofenac. Diclofenac. This medication is an analgesic, so it's used for pain, and it is also a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, an NSAID. That means there's not a steroid attached to it. The next one is going to be Cialis. The generic name for Cialis is tadalafil. Tadalafil. I feel like I spelled that one incorrectly because I hear a L. Tadalafil. And I always tell my students to sound their medications out. You know, we learned that in, what, elementary, okay? This medication is going to be used as an erectile dysfunction medication. Remember how I told you guys that FIL, those are more than likely going to be the erectile function medications. Sometimes most of those end with FIL. All right, the next one is going to be Cleocin. Cleocin, that's the brand name. The generic name for Cleocin is clindamycin. Clindamycin, and that CIN kind of gives it away. That's an antibiotic, an antimicrobial, okay? The next one is going to be Flagyl. The generic name for Flagyl is metronidazole. Metronidazole. This is also an antimicrobial medication, antibiotic, okay? The next one is going to be Glucotrol. I figure you can figure out what this one is used for by being glucose or being gluco. I kind of gave it away there. The generic name for Glucotrol is glipizide. Glipizide. And this medication is an anti-diabetic medication. All right? All right, we went through all the brands and I've given you the generic to each one. So you can kind of look here and the generic is right beside it. Okay? All right, this is the second set. Let's go on to the third. All right, we are on our third set. We're getting there. We only have 4 sets, so we're getting there. All right, let's go ahead and begin. The first one that we're going to go through, or go to, is Lamictal. Lamictal. The generic name for Lamictal is lamotrigine or lamotrigine, however you would like to pronounce that. The use for this medication, it is an anticonvulsant. Anticonvulsant. The next medication is Lavoxyl. Lavoxyl. The generic name for this medication is levothyroxine. Levothyroxine. This medication is used to treat thyroid hormone replacement. Thyroid hormone replacement. The next one is going to be Lopid. Lopid. All right. The generic name for that is Gemfibrozil. Gemfibrozil. This medication is used for cholesterol lowering. Cholesterol lowering. The next one is going to be Lotensin. Lotensin. All right. The generic name for Lotensin is Benazepril. Benazepril. This medication is used for antihypertension. It's an antihypertensive medication, so that means it is used to treat high blood pressure. All right. The next one, I may have to get a little room over here for this one. Orthotricycline. And I'm sure a lot of women know what this is for. See if I can fit it here. Orthotricycline, the generic name is ethinyl estradiol and norgestimate. And this is a birth control. That's what this is used for, a birth control. All right, this is the third section. Let's move on to the fourth one, okay? This is our last one in the brands and generics 101 through 120. So let's move on. All right, we are at the fourth section. That means you have made it. You have made it through the entire video. You haven't given up, because you're wanting to learn your brands and generics so you can study and so you can ace your test. Let's move forward. All right, so now this is our last set. The next one is going to be Reglan. Reglan. All right, the generic name for Reglan is metoclopramide. Metoclopramide. And the use for this medication is GI motility. Gastrointestinal motility. It's a stimulant for the gut, okay? All right, the next one is going to be Risperdal. Risperdal. As you can see, I've changed my marker and it's really dark. Well, I mean, it's okay, but okay. The generic name for Risperdal is going to be Risperdone. Risperdone. And this medication is used as an antipsychotic. Antipsychotic. I guess it does, black does show up well on white. So, hey. All right, Risperdone. This is an antipsychotic medication. All right, Spiriva is our next one. Spiriva is our next one. And the generic name for that is tiotropium. Tiotropium. And this is used to reduce mucus secretion, and it is also a bronchodilator. All right, the next one is going to be Verilan. Verilan. The generic name for Verilan is Verapamil. Verapamil. This is going to be used as an anti-arrhythmia, okay, for the heartbeat, okay? In case your heart is not beating the way that it needs to beat, this medication is supposed to help it. All right, the last one is going to be Vistaril. The generic name for Vistaril is hydroxyzine. Hydroxyzine. And this medication is used as an antihistamine for allergies. Any type of allergies that you're having, if you're allergic to something. All right, you made it through. All right, you guys, y'all have a good evening. Don't forget, you can find these on Denali RX, and don't forget, you can use my promo code pharmacytechlove. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.